What is going on, everybody? Welcome to day 31 of the $0 to $100,000 AI agency series. We are still at $6,000 cash collected, but we just got a call book today for our funnel. The offer and funnel has officially been validated. This is about to be a banger video. I'm going to go over what we did today, some key data sets and learnings that I took away from the day that you can take with you and implement into your business as an entrepreneur. Put this in 2x speed. Let's jump right into today. It was a banger one, I'll tell you that first and foremost. So what moved the needle forward today is we got our client backend dialed in. So we kind of redid some things after some early feedback, got everything dialed in with him, looking really good on our side of the boat. We also got our client operating system damn near done. It's basically going to be super huge. I was talking about in the last video, something that they can log into, they can see their metrics, they can self-select for upsells, they can book calls with us, kind of just like a client OS in a sense to make things super easy for us. And then we got our funnel that finally got our concept proved about an hour and a half ago. We booked in a call on $50 in ad spend. He's already making between $50,000 to $100,000 a month. So he's already super qualified based on our standards. So we're looking really good, boys. Let's get into some data sets today, man. Crazy day. So first thing I want to go into is the funnel being proved in less than 48 hours. So we launched this on Sunday at like noon, but it didn't even really spend anything on Sunday. So we've basically been running this about less than 48 hours. And I believe if I look at my ads manager, I think we've only spent around $50. And we've already got our first call booked in for Thursday. Very excited. This guy's qualified, so kind of gives me back into the sales process. I told you we were going to fucking get a client before the end of the month, baby. And that's a very good sign that we're about to get one before the end of the month, dude. We could be seeing more calls coming in as well. Get him, be able to increase our ad spend, and then we're going to be able to start getting hella clients in the door. Super exciting, boys. I'm going to have to break down the funnel from a high level so you can see it here a little bit later on and a little later in this series once it's really proven, because I feel like we just cracked the code. We just took everything that we've learned over the past 2 months with online offers and like getting paid traffic to work and just put it into one funnel and made it super fucking simple, bro. And it's proven to work. We already got someone that came in, they're already warm, and now it's time to start moving forward with momentum. Super excited, bro. Like, it's time to finally get this series fucking rolling. We've been kind of hip hopping, skipping around this entire series. Now it's time to actually lock in and start scaling our offer because we found our niche. I'll tell you that right now. Second data set of the day is prove the haters wrong, bro. Prove the fucking haters wrong, dog. You know, that's like the biggest driving factor at the end of the day, because everybody's got haters, right? I don't really care. I don't really pay attention to the haters, bro, because they always hate behind your back, right? There's a rare amount of people that actually talk shit on you in public, but they always hate behind your back. You know who they are, right? The old friends from high school that you had to dip out on, right? Fuck the haters, bro. Prove them wrong. They're hating because you're doing something better than them, and they feel like they're just a bunch of bum-ass motherfuckers, because that's what they are at the end of the day, right? No shade to anybody. I'm not trying to talk shit, but they hate on you because they ain't you, right? They can't be like you, not even if they wanted to, right? They don't have the fucking capacity to even think about doing what you're doing, right? So use that as fuel and keep fucking moving with momentum, bro. Someone that hates on you is proof that you're doing something right, okay? So acknowledge it, embrace the hate, because the more hate you get, the more right you're doing, okay? So prove them haters wrong. I just want to say that to you all clear here right now, because the haters don't mean anything, right? They want to drag you down to their level because they can't get to your level, right? That's what I'll leave you with for that data set there. And then the next one is like more psychological, is you're surrounded by the wrong people. You're surrounded by the wrong people, dude. Like, if you feel like you're behind right now, if you feel like you're not being as productive as you want to be, look in your circle. Look at who your friends are, right? Your day ones that you still hang out with, like, are they really the best people to be hanging out with when you have these big goals and aspirations? Or any of them, anybody that you hang out with, do you want to be like them? Do you respect them? Do you feel like they provide value to your life? If they don't, then the answer is cut them off. I cut off my day ones from a long time ago, bro. And they are day ones, and they will always be day ones, right? They ain't going any longer than day one, okay? I kind of look at it as like those are the people that I started my life with, right? And now I had to go find more people to grow my life with. Like, I'm not growing with them. I just started my life with them, right? And I'm grateful for starting my life with them, right? Because I definitely picked up a lot of skills throughout that process, you know, unknowingly, right? That I can take with me into this venture, but I wasn't going to be able to grow with them by my side, okay? So you got to do the hard thing, swallow that tough pill, and cut off the fucking day ones, bro, because they're just holding you back at the end of the day, okay? And that comes with all the other things that the day ones bring you, right? If you're indulging in substances, if you're wasting time doing shit that doesn't matter, going to the bar, look at your circle, right? Who's dragging you there? Because you wouldn't be willingly doing that if you were solo. if you were doing this on your own, right? Look at the people that are in your circle that are dragging you down and aren't actually promoting and helping you flourish for success. And I guarantee you that's about 99% of people, bro. I have 2 day ones that I took with me that are entrepreneurs, just like me. Surprisingly, bro, like 2 day ones that are actually entrepreneurs out of a 10-person friend group is pretty crazy. Okay, that's 20%. And I talk to them every day, right? Like I respect them. They're in my circle because they they are entrepreneurial, right? They think in business terms. They think growth. They don't think stagnation, right? Okay, so figure out if there's anyone in that day one circle that is entrepreneurial, right? That you feel like has good values, that wants more. Keep them, bro. But don't keep the ones that are fucking holding you back, that ain't trying to go anywhere. You don't have to cut them off completely, but don't hang out with them all the time, bro. Like, what's more important to you? Is it more important to have fun with your friends, or is it more important to go make a fuckload of money so you never have to fucking work again and your kids never have to fucking work again, right? Like, just like the benefits outweigh the doubt, okay? So you're surrounded by the wrong people. If you're not seeing the results you want to, you got to get away from these negative people that aren't promoting success in your life. Then the next thing, bro, is things can literally change in seconds. This morning I was up pretty late last night, obviously on like IG Live and stuff. And this morning I was kind of like woke up. I was like, fuck, kind of scrambling, like, fuck, what if we have to do that? What if we have to do this? Because we didn't end up getting the payment from our client until this morning because he was pretty busy last night. And I kind of made the mistake of the call, like kind of rushing in, not collecting the payment right away. And then we sent him a message this morning and he sent back, like, I was low key, like, I don't know why, but like, kind of like inherently, you're kind of like, fuck, like, hopefully this guy said what I thought he was going to say, right? And you're kind of like nervous to open a message. Bro just said, like, I was like, yeah, like, take care of that invoice whenever we get a chance so we can start billing shit out. He's like, perfect, I'm going to do that now. That was the message he sent. And I was like, fuck, dude. It was just like a sigh of relief, because I was like, fuck, if we don't get this guy, we're going to be like really in a tight spot. But like, we were able to get him in. Now we're good for March. We're starting to scrap on by, like we're making rent, we're making things happen. We're getting by, right? I got a pretty nice place here, probably a little bit above my means financially, but like, I love it here. I got a great spot to work. I can film a video in a cool spot like this. So, that's what's beneficial to me. And that's what I like. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, things are going to change in a heartbeat. Now my day just changed. We got that shit. He locked in the payment. We got all of our shit done. Like, we're ready to go for March. We got breathing room now. Started fulfilling on his stuff, started getting our stuff dialed. And then we got a call booked in today. Like the momentum can literally shift so fast. And that's what's crazy about entrepreneurship is like, you put all this work in to build something for like 7 days, 14 days, months, years, right? And you don't see any return from it until it's built, until it's like launched, until it's going. Right. And we built out this whole funnel and made that huge pivot. And we didn't really know if it was going to work. Right. You're kind of just testing it to test it. And now that we got a call booked, someone actually went through the entire process of booking a call. We've officially hit that point where it's like, okay, this works. We've proved the concept. The funnel works. We can now scale it. Right. Obviously, it's almost too early to tell with the data, because I know we were talking about how we had like 3 book calls for landscapers. They were all unqualified, but this guy is qualified financially. Right. So there's no problem financially, right? Based on the niche that we're targeting, there's only like 18,000 like total addressable market, probably even less than that. So, we're just in a good spot right now, dude. Like, we know the market's there. We know this guy's going to be qualified because of how we set up the funnel and how niche it is. Right. So just very confident in what we got going on. Now Meta knows who to send this to, since it's got a call that booked in. Like, Meta knows who to send everything to now. The Meta pixel starting to warm up and all that. So that just shows you, bro, like, you just put in so much work and then you see things change fast, right? Like, it could literally be the worst day ever and then it can turn into the best day ever, bro. That's literally what today feels like to me. Like, it was a tough day in the morning, and then all of a sudden payment came through, call got booked, everything just started happening, bro. Like, it was just like boom, boom, boom. Here you go, here you go, here you go. Here's the payoff from all this work you just put in. So that's the beautiful thing about entrepreneurship and life in general, right? If you're putting in the work, bro, and you're actually trying to get better on a daily basis, things can change really, really fast out of nowhere, bro. And it all happens at once. And I feel like we finally hit that inflection point. We got a call for Thursday. We're able to fucking have an opportunity at hitting 10K this month, right? Within the last week of the month, which is fucking crazy to me because our offer is a lot more than it was. And then we're going to be going into March with a fuck ton of momentum, bro. Like, March is the breakout month. I'm already telling you guys that right now. I can feel it. It's the breakout month. We're so fucking close. I feel like we finally kind of hit. We're like over now. We're about to be in the boat. We're kind of like treading water. We're about to be in the boat and we're about to be cruising around doing whatever the fuck we want to do here shortly which I'm very excited for. And yeah, bro, like just understand that even if things feel tough and they feel hard right now, that shit can literally change in a second, bro. You just gotta, I don't even know if you, I don't want to say like you gotta wait, but like it's gonna change. Right? Life can change really fast, especially as an entrepreneur. So there's some simple data sets for today. Nothing too crazy, man. Like I said, like just kind of going with the flow, man. I've been giving out hella game, like too many data sets in my videos. So like I just don't really have much more to say. So this is more like kind of life related stuff. But tomorrow's actions, it's the 25th of the month. We have 3 days left in a month after tomorrow. We're going to get some middle funnel videos done right away in the morning. That way, this guy that booked a call can start consuming some things about us as a company, how we work, and we can get him as warmed up as possible before the call on Thursday. Then I'm going to train my partner on some back end, specifically go high level. So he's going to help build out some of these upsells for our clients. So I kind of built out the whole like back end funnel. Like I'm going to show him like what the back end looks like for our client, how these automations tie into each other, and then also kind of walk them through the AI receptionist, how we're going to build that out, and then also the AI agent. Kind of just get them really, it's more so like a training session, kind of a masterclass on GHL. Like he's really good with the content side of things, the ad side of things, like back end wise, but he's not super good with GHL yet. So I want to get him like obsessed with that, get him into sort of starting to get him into the wizard territory, because I'm a wizard on the back end, bro. Like I can spin anything up. My brain thinks like that. I actually love the back end, bro. I'm more of a builder than I am like a creative and yapper, but I still am a creative and yapper. So it's kind of a double-sided sword, I guess you could say. So we're gonna get that dialed in. That's gonna be huge. He's gonna be able to kind of go into the back end fulfillment for the client, really get into that, so I can start focusing on the sales, front end, content, and optimizing what we currently got going. And then I'm going to get into the sales framework, prep that. We already have a good framework, but I need to reiterate it now for AV integrators specifically. It's going to be really simple. Shouldn't be a big problem. We've already had a call with an AV integrator, so I'm probably going to take that transcript from that call, walk through what I liked about it, walk through what I didn't like about it, and then just make a finalized framework. Still using the same framework that our sales coach put us onto, but just kind of optimizing it for how we like the sales process and how the consultative selling kind of goes. And then we're going to get into some upsells that we can add into the client OS. So we're basically thinking of having like a dashboard where we have upsells built into it where they can click like, oh yeah, website upgrade. Okay, 4K, bet, I want that. You know, we can kind of show them what things could look like. And it's kind of like Charlie Morgan, like how he has like 3 different offers in his school, his free school community. Like we're going to kind of have that, right? They have like a dashboard and then they can click on like some broader upsells if needed. And then also like more custom like AI solutions as well. Like we can just start putting a fuckload of upsells in there that just help them be more efficient with their time and also help them make more money in their business and just obviously enhance their brand, just start kind of taking over their areas. So I think that's going to be a huge play because this kind of client OS we're building, we want to build it into an app eventually. We want it to be able to be something that they're going into consistently and also being able to upsell right away. They can book calls in there. Like it's just like their own client hub. You know what I mean? It's very professional, has our branding on it, and it's just super dialed in. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Nothing too crazy. We're about to get into finalizing where our client currently is and then also prepping for the sales calls here we have in the forthcoming future. So that is day 31, everybody. Keep fucking grinding. Keep fucking hustling. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, or advice you'd like to give me down, drop them down in the comments down below. I read everyone. If you have any questions, I'll be able to answer them in the next video. And then also make sure you subscribe and like to follow this journey. Put this out there to more entrepreneurs that need to see someone in the trenches grinding, knowing that it's okay, bro. No one's making content in the trenches, and I'm the first, I feel like, to actually be doing it consistently. So show some love. Also, DM me on Instagram if you want to connect with me. Would love to hear from you. And yeah, guys, we'll see you guys for day 32. We're moving really fast in this series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Keep grinding, keep hustling. It's hard to hold. We'll see you guys for day 32.